Hi guys, so we're going to get started with foundation. I'm using the Lancome Saint Miracle foundation and this is in the color Bisque 4W. And you guys said you missed my voiceover, so I figured why not do it the old-fashioned way. So I'm skipping the music today, but yeah, I'm just blending my foundation in with a damp beauty blender and making sure it's all even. Now I'm using this LA Girls Pro Primer, and I've actually never used this up until today, and this is just in the color white. It really didn't do that much of a difference for my eyeshadow, but I have a lot of makeup that I don't use, so I'm just trying to use it up. So I'm using a Urban Decay brush, and this one came with the Naked palette. This is going to be a pretty bright look, but it's definitely wearable. I wore it out today, and yeah, I got a couple of compliments on it, so really flattering and wearable. So the first color that I'm going to be using is going to be Bamboo by MAC, and this is the MAC 224 blending brush, and I'm just going to put this in my crease just to kind of transition it a little bit and just lay like a base down for my color shadows. I always do this. I think it's easy to do this step first and then apply the color just because you know where to stop, like you know not to go too high with the colors. So I'm going to be using two colors from the Coastal Scents palette. Well, it's not really a palette, but I created a palette with these colors, and this first color is Electric Blue, and this is one of their hot pots. So I believe you can buy each one individually for about $3 or under $3, but I just made like a palette with these colors. They're really pigmented, and I'm using a Real Techniques brush, and I'm just patting this in. And I did use my brush damp, so I just used like a sponge with water, and I just kind of dipped the brush into that to kind of wet it a little bit. And again, this is called Electric Blue, and it's by Coastal Scents. And I love these colors. They're really pigmented. I'm going to be doing a couple of different colors like mints and some yellows. I definitely want to venture out and try some more colors, but I'm very about wearable colors, so I definitely blended this out as much as I could. And this is just a Coastal Scents brush. The Coastal Scents brushes do not have numbers or names, so I'm sorry, but the black brushes like these right here, I don't have the numbers or names for them, but I do love these brushes. This is MAC Uninterrupted, and I'm using a Sigma brush. I will leave the details down below. I do love this brush for my crease because it really just gets in there and really cuts the crease, really makes it very defined. So I'm obsessed with this color. It's just gorgeous. I felt like I was, not, I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of like made a green color here. I was kind of weirded out because brown and blue made this strange concoction, but I just cleaned it up by applying more blue, so you're going to see that in a little bit. So again, these are Coastal Scents brushes, and I don't know the names, so I'm really sorry, but I got these like in a set. I think it was a 22-piece set. Now I'm using this Makeup Geek shadow, and I will leave the name down below. I think it's called Sugar or Shroom. It's something. I forgot what the name of it, but it's like just a frosty white color. You can use a matte white shadow, but I just wanted to play around a little bit with some shimmer. So I'm just popping that in the inner corner and on my brow bone. This is just a random morph brush that I really like for blending. It doesn't have a number or a name, but it's just like a fluffy blending brush. So I'm just blending that uninterrupted into the crease, and then I'm just using my fingers to kind of blend out that brow bone color. And I'm just going to blend a little bit more. Do you guys notice my lips are a little bit bigger? I've been using the City Cosmetics lip plumper, and I'm definitely seeing some changes, and I'm loving my lips. The top lip is just a lot fuller. Now I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, just a little bit, just one or two coats, because I'm going to be applying some lashes, but I'm not using too much liquid liner. I actually apply no liquid liner at this point. I'm going to pop my lashes on and then apply a little bit of liquid liner just on the like base, if that makes sense. You'll see in a minute, but this is a white color by NYX, and I love it. It's so pigmented. I know this looks really crazy, but I went ahead and blended that with a Coastal Scents brush, and these brushes are so soft and fluffy. I'm just like in love with them. And yeah, on my nails, I'm wearing Essie Marshmallow, and I'm obsessed with it. My earrings are by Nordstrom. I get a lot of questions on what earrings I'm always wearing. I'm kind of boring when it comes to earrings. I'm always wearing studs, but here I'm just applying more of Uninterrupted by MAC. This is a pro shadow, but you can order it online, even if you don't have a pro card. So that's pretty awesome. And I believe MAC has free shipping. So definitely take a look at this color. I don't know what I just said. I'm so tired. I've been just like turning up, but I had to get a video out for you guys. So just blending that. And I'm not going to be using liquid liner like I said, so I just popped on the Red Cherry number 43 lashes, and I used Revlon lash adhesive in dark, and I'm using a tweezer to really get the lash as close to my natural lashes as possible. Applying lashes with no liquid liner can seem really difficult, but once you get the hang of it, once you get it as close as possible, you kind of just get used to it. And now I'm using another color by Coastal Scents, and this is kind of like the same color. This is Capri Blue, but this one actually has shimmer, and so it reflects light beautifully, as you can see here. I'm just adding that on top just to really make the color stand out, and I wanted it to be a little bit brighter. So I'm just cleaning that up and making sure not to go above the eyelid. So I wanted it to just be literally on the eyelid and not in my crease at all. So I'm just cleaning that blue up. And here I'm applying just a little bit of liquid liner to the lash band so that you can't see any like weird lash band stuff going on there. That's by Lorac, front of the line eyeliner, which I love. And now I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills dark brown powder and the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I think it's number 7. It's the angled eyebrow brush. I'm absolutely obsessed with this brush because it's so precise. It really gives me that sharp look. Lately, I've just been kind of doing my eyebrows very fast. I'm the type of person that, I don't know, I just kind of do my eyebrows different every day, but sometimes I like them thick, sometimes I like them thin. Some people really take a long time with their eyebrows. And kudos to you guys because I just honestly don't have the patience. But my eyebrows are pretty naturally arched. I get them threaded. And yeah, I'm using the NARS Creamy Concealer in Custard. I almost blanked out. And the same Beauty Blender. And this is just going to clean everything up and really brighten up the face and make the eyeshadow pop. Whenever I do eyeshadow, I really like to go in with a lighter concealer because it's just going to make everything stand out a lot more. So I'm just blending that in, and again, my Beauty Blender is damp because I only use the Beauty Blender damp. Now I'm setting my concealer with MAC Emphasize. It's a pro shadow, no, not shadow, it's a pro powder, and you could order it online, and I'm using a Sigma F35 tapered highlight brush. Now I'm going to bronze up my face just a bit. I'm using the BRCS43 brush, and this is by Coastal Scents. And I'm just using Benefit Hoola to give my face a little bit of a warm glow and really pick up that crease color. Applying a little bit to my nose and underneath my chin and jawline. And then I'm using MAC Gold Deposit instead of a blush. And I'm using that same brush just to kind of warm up my face and give me a nice golden look. You can use a pink blush, but since my eyes have a lot of color, well, to me this is a lot of color, I figured I'd keep it pretty natural or neutral. Now I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara on my lower lashes. And now I'm using MAC Honey Love. And I'm going to be using MAC See-Through Lip Gloss, which is my absolute favorite lip gloss at the moment. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. It's just amazing. Shout out to Angie for putting me onto that. And now I'm just highlighting with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. And that is the entire look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye, guys. Mwah.